Hello, hello, hello. I'm finally back. It's been quite a while, but finally back to record another video. Um, I mean, considering I've talked about it quite a bit, it's probably safe to assume that I had my baby, which I did. It's been a great experience. He just turned 1 month old yesterday, so it's been a little bit, but I kind of just wanted to take some time, getting used to the night routine and everything before coming back to do any sort of recordings. But tonight seems like a good night to do so. So we can go ahead and get right into it. Hope everybody's been doing fantastic. I know I kind of always talk as if I have like a lot of people watching my videos, but you know what? Fake it till you make it, right? And obviously it's been a little while since I've played this game, so please forgive me if I play terribly. That's sometimes what happens when you play games like this, is when you don't play them for a while. Come back pretty rusty. And this is a pretty tough game as is. But we get to start out with a machete. Honestly, because I took that damage, I think I'm going to opt in for the dog here. Yeah, let's bring you along, buddy. Lots of arrow traps. Okay, I will just let Monty walk himself down here. So, I mean, other somewhat new things for me over the time I've been away. My mom came into town, and it was nice getting to see her and letting her meet the baby and getting to spend some time with my other kids. Just, when they live far away, it's kind of difficult to actually really get everybody together all the time. So that little time that you get to is always really nice. Whoa, hello, spider. Holy moly, alright. This is also a voice echoes, which means that I gotta go quick, which is absolutely the wrong kind of floor for me to be on right now. I think what we do is grab these oh my god, and of course the key is on this level. You know what? It's my first run back in a while. I'm not gonna stress the whole getting to the secret ending. I'm just gonna try and get to an ending that's not the death screen. Okay. Hey, you know what? I could probably make this work. It's not too incredibly far from where I found the... Oh god. Oh, that was just great damage to take. Well done. Top notch. Okay. Yeah, that's our spot. So we're going to put this key here. Hey, look at that. Not too bad. All right, so we're gonna get our Oodjat eye. Well, I guess since I got this, I might as well, attempt to actually take this to the end. But I'm not holding out too high of hopes here. Let's whip that guy. Might as well pick up my sword. Oh god. I'm taking a lot of damage. You know what? I don't have that much time. I gotta get out of here. Hoya! Hoya! I have actually been playing some games though. And I've not been recording just because I didn't want to dedicate a bunch of I don't want to dedicate a bunch of time and then have to pause or stop or anything like that. So it just made more sense to just, what little time I did have to just play. But been playing some more Rocket League. My friend actually gave me a copy of the game Control, which so far has been actually a lot of fun. I've not played a ton of it, but I'm looking forward to a little bit more. I've not played like a story-driven game like that for quite some time. It just so happens that, games like this that are just kind of endlessly replayable are the ones that I generally find to be a little more appealing to myself. Okay, that was unfortunate. But you know what? First run after a while. Can't really expect too much else. But yeah, I got Control. I've been playing that. I did actually also buy Borderlands 3 while it was on sale. And been playing that just a little bit too. I've only got like 40 minutes in or so. Mostly just like trying it out a little bit. But yeah, it's been lots of fun. I'm excited to have some single player games to actually get back into, and I know Borderlands is like a multiplayer, but I don't really have anybody that's interested in playing with me at this time, so for me it's going to be a single player game. And that's fine, because Borderlands is fun regardless. Hey, look at that. Set off that trap for me. Just because I don't know how things are going to go with the baby tonight. I don't know if this episode is going to be the longest or anything, but I did think it would be good to at least try and, get back, let people know that I didn't die or anything. Just trying to have a little bit of fun. Alright, let's see. We have a skeleton. I believe I will take this back to my good buddy, the shopkeeper. His parents kind of like, really set up his destiny by naming him the shopkeeper. How in the world did they know? I know, that was a stupid joke. Shouldn't have said it, but can't go back in time. So, it exists, and it will stay in existence. You know what? I just don't like you. Therefore, you die. Because this is not a democracy. Alright. So I think what happens here is if I do that... Is there a way I can do this without a rope? Yes, actually. Haha! Ingenuity. Okay. As far as other things going on in life, when you're in the quarantine area and you just had a baby and stuff, like, not a whole lot you're doing, but I've been watching some more movies and stuff. I just finished watching the final, like, series finale episode of WandaVision, which I mentioned before I was watching on the channel, but it was great. Really enjoyable show. If you've not watched it so far, or, wasn't sure if to check it out, I definitely would. I wasn't really into any of the Marvel stuff before this, but all I needed was a couple episodes to really get me into that stuff, and now I'm really looking forward to seeing some more of the new movies and stuff coming out as time goes on. So that'll be nice. I also, wife and I were talking about trying to lose some weight. I'm getting a little bit of gain from being fat at the moment, simply due to the fact that the state that I live in. Oh God, I just made this much harder on myself. Okay, go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Can I get these? Yes, I'll get that, and I'll get some ropes. And oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh no, 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 no. But yeah, my state is allowing people who have a BMI of 30 or higher to get the coronavirus vaccine. And you know, I'm not a small guy, so I am taking advantage of that and getting myself vaccinated and kind of getting that out of the way. And so that'll be nice. Just kind of having that peace of mind. You know, I know that it's not 100% effective or anything like that, but even just knowing that I'm not going to be getting myself or my kids or, you know, anyone I know sick most likely is kind of a nice peace of mind to have. Even if I'm not so much worried about myself, I think I'll end up being okay. But you know, I am a little more worried about some of the other people around me. You know, I've got people in my life that have asthma and stuff like that, and all that good stuff. My wife and I's kind of like best friends. They're just a couple that she used to go to high school with, my wife. And we started hanging out after we got married and kind of like getting all together. And now they're honestly some of the closest people that we have as friends. And we've not been able to see them for a while because of symptoms that they have that actually would make getting COVID pretty dangerous. So it's kind of nice to be able to, like, you know, he's getting vaccinated. The guy is getting vaccinated soon. So between the two of us, we should be able to finally get together a little bit more and, you know, be a little safer, which I think would be honestly really nice. I look forward to that. I've missed them a lot. We really wanted them to be able to come meet the baby, and they've obviously not been able to do so yet. Trying to stay safe, but yeah, hopefully throughout the rest of this year we'll finally start seeing things go a little more back to normal. I feel that we're on the cusp. You know, we're getting more people vaccinated. We're getting lower numbers in some areas. We'll see how things with like Texas go. I don't want to get too much into like, I don't know, political type things. Personally, I think that world health shouldn't really be political, but can't change the world. Yeah, we'll see how some of those areas look. I honestly can't remember if this happened before or after all of this stuff happened. But I have a brother that lives in Texas that he ended up having to deal with all of the freezing snow and all of that stuff. He got pretty lucky of not having too many bad things happen, but you know, they had like their water go out, and so they had to actually shower over at neighbors and stuff like that for a little bit. It's kind of crazy, and I remember just seeing tons and tons of memes about it, and just like people clowning on the Texans for not being able to handle a little bit of cold. But when you really look at it, if you're not, you know, if you're not prepared or used to having weather that's that cold, it's got to be worse than the people who deal with it on a regular basis, because you know, most of those people that deal with it on a regular basis have preparedness for it. Like, for example, I live in Utah, and You know, when it snows here, it's annoying, it sucks. Nobody likes it, really, except for, you know, snowboarders or something. But when it snows here, we actually have the ability to, like, salt the roads and to plow things and, you know, that kind of stuff. And we sell snow shovels here and bags of salt that you can stick onto your sidewalk so that when you go to walk on it, you're not slipping and breaking your neck. And it maybe sounds a little melodramatic, but in reality, that's kind of what things are. And I just thought it was interesting to see the amount of people that were completely unreceptive to that. That just because something is not that big of a deal to them, that it's not that big of a deal to anybody, or it shouldn't be. But, you know, that stuff can go kind of the other way. I've seen a lot of people say that you can't complain about anything unless, or, you know, you can't complain about anything because there are people out there in the world who have it worse than you. And I think that's a little ridiculous. You know, sure, I actually get to live in a house and I have food to eat and I have people who love me and clean drinking water and a job, all that stuff. And that doesn't mean that I should be discounted from having woes of, like, you know, when you get used to a certain way of life, like being able to gather around with the people that you love and that you're close to, that kind of stuff. And I'm not, this isn't me making it about me, it's more so just using my own examples as a metric to go by because I only know my own experiences. But, like, you know, just because there's somebody out there starving doesn't mean that it's not okay for me to feel sad that I can't do the things that I'm normally used to. Now, that doesn't mean that I want to just say, oh, it sucks for those guys. You know, I still sympathize for those people, but I think part of being a grown-up is being able to accept the fact that there are just some factors in your life that are in your control and some that aren't, and that it's okay to feel bad about things, whether they're your fault or not, and whether somebody else has it worse than you or not. I always remember in, like, school days, you know, like back in elementary, I remember there being a lot of people who thought that, like, it was cool to have more suffering or be more sad or depressed over something. Like somebody would say, oh, my grandpa died this week, you know, and somebody would be like, oh yeah, well, my grandpa died too, and my dog got hit by a car. Well, you guys think that's bad? You know, that kind of stuff. I don't know why there's always such I mean, it might be different nowadays. Obviously, I'm not a kid anymore. But I never understood why it was always like a competition to see who was more miserable when it came to that stuff. Like, yeah, well, my life sucks worse, dickhead. Like, I don't know, that doesn't sound like something to be proud of or happy about, in my opinion, but to each their own. You know, if that's what floats your boat, so be it. Ooh. Hello, Mr. Beartrap. I have zero interest in you. Let's pick that up. I'm gonna sneak under you. Boom. Ooh. Oh, God. Okay. We're done here. I don't have any boobity boops. And that's because I don't have the Ujadi. Correct. That is, I had that last game, or last life run, whatever. Good hell. Just die. There we go. I wonder if it's on this level, though. Like, if I can find it and somehow get to it without actually needing the Ujjayi, then sounds like a sweet deal to me. Alright, let's see. This is a very different layout than I remember seeing. There must have been some updates that changed some of this stuff. Like there's a chest here. Sweet. Hey! There's our last forest, sister. Or jungle. Because this is not a forest, this is a jungle. This also isn't a scene. It's a goddamn arms race. I'm really hoping that that's actually the lyrics and I don't sound like a big idiot right now using the wrong words. You know what? I'm not rich on bombs, but I will be getting 10 of them in the Olmec or 12 of them in the Olmec fight, so I'm just gonna do that to simplify my life here and just get the hell out of here. Alright. Nothing that's that important to me right now. Let's go this way. You know, I also grabbed this, and because I don't have any of the other stuff, it's completely pointless for me to actually be carrying it. So you know what? Here you go, ladies. Let's do this. Come on, Olmec. You don't scare me. I don't even think anybody can get crushed by you. You're dumb. You're stupid. You don't even know how to crush people. Oh, look at this. Not even trying. I'm not even looking at the screen. That's a lie. I'm looking at the screen. I shouldn't lie to you. I should be better than you. Okay. Now you do that. Hooray. And then you drop some more bombs. And then I gotta scooch here. Oh, I do not like this. Okay. Ooh, that was a little stressful. It was a bit spooky. Okay. Okay. So now what we do is we just wait for Mr. Olmec to come over here. And we take him down. Oh god! Okay. That was poorly executed. But you know what? I'm alive, and that's all that matters. Oh, right. Oh god. Oh god! Well... I think that'll do it for today. But thank you everybody for watching. Next time I record, we'll do a little bit longer. Just wanted to try and bust something out and kind of get something back up on the web. But again, thank you everybody for watching. Hope you guys all have wonderful days, and we'll see you next time.